Game number 3 of the Battle at the Beach tournament features the Florida State Seminoles and the University of Central Florida Knights. FSU yesterday getting a 6-2 loss from the Embry-Riddle Eagles, and the University of Central Florida Knights a 6-1 loss against Auburn. So both of these teams looking for their first win here at this Battle at the Beach tournament. Nick Gimbel alongside Kyle Usiak here for the start of period number 1. Central Florida in gray with black pants and helmets moving right to left across the ice surface. FSU in burgundy left to right. Kyle, you've played against both of these teams. What's the scouting report?
Well, from what I'm thinking as I'm UCF right now going against FSU is setting my own tone. When I saw them play Auburn yesterday and when I played against them myself, it's been a problem for UCF to set their own tone and how they want the game to go. So if I'm them, I'm getting pucks in deep, playing the body, and making sure FSU is playing what I want them to play. And if I'm FSU, I'm capitalizing on chances that I get. FSU's been having some problems capitalizing on the chances they get.
And the Knights will have opening possession. They'll send it all the way down, no icing, to the right-handed blocker side of Stephen Fisher getting the start in net. And UCF nearly gathering in that turnover in the high slot. They'll send it towards the UCF end, but it's taken right back the other way. Here's Matthew Scribner, backhander to the near side, is fanned on as he fell down into the far side corner. Run into the boards by Ryan Chambray. And the Seminoles will start their breakout. The pitching wedge out to the neutral zone gets blocked. And the second effort from Matthew Harity finds the mark, and here's the breakout towards the net of Nathan Shield. And that one goes wide of the near side post. Two-a-side battle, near side half wall. Seminoles get it into the corner. Gadbois throws his body weight but cannot get the puck away from Shames. Shames all the way around the zone to the far half wall. Berg is first on it, trying to get it up to Scribner, and the breakout was stymied. And there is Scribner with the pickpocket. He'll gain the neutral zone and dump it in as his team makes line changes, but he is first on the loose puck, and it's knocked away at the last second by McAllister Stambaugh. Into the neutral zone, it's chipped and rolling into the Central Florida zone. Good pace to the start of this game. And there's too many men on the ice for FSU. That's not going to be picked up by the officials. They'll finally get 5 skaters out correctly. There were 6 skaters out. And the Seminoles will dump it up the near side wall. Central Florida keeps it alive off the outside of the net. May have been blocked away by Fisher. Centering pass blocked away. And the breakout starting up the near side wall. Again, a two-a-side battle at the half wall. Peeled out by Chris Robinson. Again, poked at by Imra. And Robinson to the blue line, McClellan. He'll walk to the middle, fire, save made, rebound there, covered up by Fisher.
Good start by UCF here. Like I said, setting their own tone, getting the puck in deep and cycling it on FSU. If I'm FSU here, I'm looking to get the puck out here, get some time in my own zone, set up some offensive pressure, and see what UCF has to offer on defense.
Face off to the near side, blocker hand side of Fisher. FSU will win it, and they'll start their breakout back behind the net. Hard forecheck pressure. Dealt with nicely to the near side boards. Miscommunication on who's going to get that puck for the Seminoles, but on the second effort, they will get it out. Danny Rojano showing his speed to get back defensively. And at the red line, it's dumped around the boards far side to near. Joe Santo behind the net. Rims it around the near side for Coulter. He can't clear it out. Drops right in the low slot after it pinballed in front. And it's dumped back to the far side by Tyler Avron, but no one is home for UCF. So the Seminoles down the far side wall, it's dumped in. 17:25 left in a scoreless first period. Again, both of these teams looking for their first win at this Battle at the Beach tournament in game number 3. Bodies colliding in the neutral zone. Seminoles will send it off the wall and out towards center. And the Knights will transition. Ethan Tangney to the near side. Nichols fires into the glove hand of Fisher. No rebound given up. And we'll do it all over again on the near side. Ciortino lost the face-off, and it's pushed to the far side by Terliamis, and it's sent all the way down. Icing will be called against FSU.
Good call by the refs there. Thought that may have gone off a hand, but real tough in the 3-men how to figure out some of these icing calls. I know the back officials wanted to be initiating it, but good on them for figuring it out.
16:54 left in the first period. Again, no score. Good breakout from the Seminoles here. They had a 3-on-2, but too much east-west movement, not enough north-south, and it's forced to dump in. Shield out of his net to leave it on a platter behind for his defense. There's a collision in front that allows the Seminoles to gain possession back below the goal line. Two-a-side battle, puck comes out towards the goal line. Sent back towards the boards for Brazo. Back behind, centering pass goes all the way to the blue line. Here's Kanan, his shot, save made. Rebound on the far corner. And the sharp angle shot goes off the outside of the net. First real chance for FSU in this game, and here come the Knights on the transition. The breakout on the stick of Tanis Bell. He'll chase it down himself against his opposite number 12, Ethan Kanan. The centering pass, the paddle knocked the initial pass back out into the middle, and Stephen Fisher had to pounce on the rebound that he basically left himself. .16:04 left in this first period. Shots 3-2 in favor of UCF. The Knights acting as the home team in this early evening game, so they will have the luxury of the last change if the referees so choose to fully dictate that. Seminoles having a hard time getting out of their own zone. They're stuck below the goal line. Again, just playing catch out of the near corner. Throwing up the near half wall. Gadbois pinches in, the biggest body on the ice, and he uses all of it. Gadbois will hold the line. Fanned on the dump in, and it comes back out towards center. Spencer Peck, his cross-ice pass is intercepted by McClellan. To the far side, Weinstock. He scored the only goal of the game for UCF yesterday, and a tripping penalty coming up against Fisher. The goaltender got his stick caught in the legs of Matthew Scribner, and UCF will go on their first power play of the game.
FSU's got to do a better job of getting the puck out of their zone. Wingers got to do a lot of work along the boards. You know, I've been taught growing up as a winger, the most work you do as a winger is going to be in your defensive zone along the boards trying to get the puck out, and that's something they struggled with right there.
So a 5-on-4 power play with 15:13 left in the first. Spencer Peck is going to be the one to serve the 2-minute minor, even though it is Stephen Fisher, the goaltender, who took the penalty. McClellan straight away for Avron. Now to the far side, back in front. One touch goes wide, and Imra has to send it up the far side wall for Robinson. Avron has a space to the near side for McClellan. Bottom of the circle, cross ice, deflecting in front, save made, rebound, score! Corey Altieri pounding away as Stephen Fisher thought he covered up the loose puck, but it's a power play goal. For Corey Altieri, it's a 1-0 lead for UCF.
Great net front presence by Chris Robinson there. Always on the power play, you need someone in front that'll draw that D-man in, so you get open guys on the wing like that who can go after those rebounds.
And it was good movement with the puck around the perimeter. You don't want to force that cross-seam pass until you make those perimeter passes to open up that lane.
Absolutely.
And FSU down 1-0 will have possession off the center ice face-off. Back to 5-on-5 full and even strength. Knights onside over the blue line for Imra. His drop pass makes it all the way out to the neutral zone. Seminoles wanted the stretch pass. They're not going to get it. Icing will be waved off. We'll continue to the far corner. Seminoles on the forecheck to the near side Zamboni door entrance. Potential for trouble there as the puck is peeled off the wall. Thomas Batchelor around the boards to the far side. Imra, he'll send it all the way down. Icing will be waved off. Altieri's going to win the race to the dots. That was a tighter foot race than anticipated, but the official allows play to continue. Good give and go on the near side. The shot from the circle wide of the right-handed glove of Shield. Held at the blue line. Into the corner, there was no shooting lane. 6 minutes gone in period one. To the blue line for Santo. Gloves it down. Excellent defensive play, but it turns into a 2-on-1 nonetheless. And a long-range slap shot in and out of the glove of Fisher. And it comes back out into the blue paint where it's steered away. Down the near side wall against Berg, and it's dumped in the rest of the way. FSU needed a line change. Skate to stick for Berg, and a toe drag starts the breakout up the near side. Here's Owen Nichols. He'll get the drop pass back after giving it up. And FSU able to get around Berg. The toe drag gets an opening. The backhander, save made by Shield. And there's a delayed penalty back behind. UCF is going to be shorthanded here. Loose puck behind the net with 13:12 left. A backhander on the sharp angle gets blocked away. And it's an interference penalty. So UCF 1 for 1 on the power play. FSU will get their first power play of the game. .13-10 left in this first period. FSU has their first chance on the power play to tie the game. They trail 1-0. Good patience at the blue line. Now it's sent cross ice. It's lost in the feet of the defenseman, and Tanis Bell can't clear it out. Long range shot deflected off the defenseman in front of Ethan Tangney and just steered wide. FSU doing a good job of outnumbering on the man advantage down low. They'll rim it up the boards to the blue line. Stambaugh walks to the middle, looking to the far side for his D partner, and again rimmed around the boards, back behind. Jack Carr on the penalty kill with Tangney, rims it up to the far side for Tanis Bell, and he sends it through the middle instead of clearing it all the way down. Nearly a turnover. And FSU stopped at the blue line before gaining entry. Down the left wing, right in front of the Knights bench. Kicked along by Chambray. Nobody is home at the blue line on the far side because of a line change, and that forces the centering pass. And UCF will take advantage of the turnover to get it out towards center and out to the FSU blue line. Halfway through this FSU power play, a couple of stick handles to gain space for Hamilton Reese, taking punishment doing so, but he gets it to the near side. Joshua Shames lost possession after gaining entry to the attacking end with 45 seconds left on the Seminole power play. Loose in front, it got thrown in front by their own man, and the turnaround had to be saved by the right pad of Stephen Fisher. Chaos in the FSU defensive zone. Now Hamilton Reese is going to show his speed down the far side, unable to get around the captain, Donovan McClellan. Rimmed around the boards to the near side and chipped out. Again, no icing. FSU on the power play. Now the defenseman and captain, McClellan. Hard on the penalty kill forecheck. He'll skate it back out towards center. Killing more time. Only 9 seconds left on his penalty kill, and he'll give it up to Gadbois. And he'll send it cross ice. Onto the stick of Robinson. His shot deflected. Stays in play back behind the net. We're back to 5-on-5, full and even strength. Gadbois will hold the line with his long reach, throws the body in the process, and gets it through the legs of Coulter to keep it in. Imra on the forecheck. Working against Musum. Robinson supports. At the high slot, down low for Imra. He lost the handle. He would have had a point-blank tip in front. Pass intended for Robinson in front, handled by FSU. Unable to get around Gadbois, but it is out at center, who lost possession in his feet. And here come the Seminoles back into the attacking end. 1-on-3 essentially on the near side half wall, dumped back in towards the top of the circle. There was a potential for a play in front for Michael Blyer, sticked away by Nathan Shield. Centering pass blocked away by Gadbois. Corey Altieri shadowing his defenseman, and he gets the breakout pass for his efforts. Angelela 1-on-3 as his team completes a four-man line change behind him. He'll hold possession, the centering pass, the toe drag from Scribner fails. At the blue line, FSU gains entry to neutral ice, pinballing at the red line, sent back the other way. 2-on-1 for the Knights. On the near side, Angelela fires off the glove and back behind the net. Scribner throws his body, Weinstock gets possession. Spinning away from pressure, centering pass goes through the blue paint to the near side. Scribner didn't get good wood on it. And the centering pass chipped out towards center with 9:33 left in period one. A 1-0 lead for the Knights on a power play goal from Altieri. And again, just pinballing at the center ice red line, giving possession to the Knights. They'll dump it back to the FSU end. And it is Weinstock tripped up on the play, and the arm of the official does come up. Delayed penalty. Nathan Shield goes to the bench. Weinstock has it in the far corner. 6-on-5, empty net, delayed penalty against FSU, and this one will be sent all the way down by UCF themselves, so no icing with 9 minutes left in this first period. And this one chipped over the glass and out of play.
FSU can't afford to take these lazy penalties like tripping, holding, hooking, things like that. It's going to kill them in the long run, trying to set a tone and get in on UCF and get offensive time zone.
And these lazy penalties most of the time are because they can't get out of their own zone. They can't make the simple pass on the breakout to just chip it up and out, and they get caught flat-footed, and Ethan Kanan is the guilty party for tripping.
Exactly. The refs will be calling that every single time. They don't want that kind of play down there.
UCF 1 for 1 on their power play so far, but they're going to have to start this one from their own end. Shield will leave it for McClellan. Avron to the right, Rojano to the left. Avron is the intended target. Onside over the blue line, right in front of the FSU bench. Avron has it knocked away, but he gets possession right back. Holding onto it patiently in the near side corner. To the far side for Owen Nichols. Plenty of time and space at the blue line for McClellan. Walks to the middle. He'll take the shot. Tipped in front. Save made. No rebound. It was covered up by Fisher.
Again, that net front presence for UCF. That was a great sitting in the high slot, waiting for a tip like that. That's what you want on your power play.
That'll move the face-off to the near side circle. Hunter Chard with a little bit of help. Gets the face-off back to the blue line for Tyler Avron. He'll walk to the half wall. Forced it out in front. Got the deflection from Chard, but he missed it wide. Avron pressured hard at the blue line. FSU steals it away. They're 2-on-1 shorthanded. Ryan Meyer, the centering pass, far side. Saved by Shield. Keeps his team up by 1. Not allowing a shorthanded goal. There's the breakout right on the backhand of Chris Robinson. Into the near corner. Not a lot of support. Finally, Corey Altieri comes in. Tangney to the far side for Imra. Now support from Robinson comes in. Again, UCF doing a good job of outnumbering on the man advantage. That's what you got to do down low to get possession back. Alexander Berg at the blue line. Near side Tangney. Good puck movement around for Altieri, and his shot goes off the outside of the net. Imra will slow things down up to the half wall. Tangney pinches in from the blue line, but the Seminoles will send a backhander out towards center, but not all the way down. Altieri dodging a hit, but he yields possession. Imra dumps it the rest of the way, and that's the end of UCF's power play. Now here's another break if they stay onside. No, they do not. Offside called at the blue line. That would have been a potential 2-on-none.
FSU's lucky they didn't get a too many men on the ice penalty right there. It looked like the guy coming off of the bench and the guy coming off from the penalty box kind of got mixed up where the puck was there. I'm not sure how that wasn't under too many men, but a great offside call by referee Maxwell Minervini.
Right in front of the UCF bench, 6:45 left in period 1. UCF has controlled a majority of this game, but they only lead by a score of 1-0. Trevor Musum in the near corner, forces it up to the blue line. He'll get the pass back on the cycle to the near half wall. Turley Amos watching the blue line. He'll corral it at the near half wall again. And Tanis Bell, he'll start the breakout. That one's read well and intercepted at the red line by Joe Santo and dumped back in. Dangerously for Jack Carr in front of his own net, and he'll get his own pass on the far half wall and dump the rolling puck out towards center. Heavy pressure from Ciortino. Got to be careful of those stick infractions, and he does a nice job to force the turnover. But this one from the neutral zone goes over the glass and out of play, so the faceoff will come back out to center. 5:56 left in the opening period. Game number 3, day 2 at the Battle at the Beach tournament. And correct me if I'm wrong, Kyle, this will be the first time that FSU plays in both the Battle at the Beach tournament, but they're also going to be coming back later in the season for a 2-game set against your Eagles.
That's right. They will be coming back, and we'll be having our first responders night against them on Friday, February 5th. So looking forward to them coming to town for that.
Near side circle, shot blockered away as a couple of players were tied up in front of the FSU bench. No call, play continues. Seminoles can't clear it out. Weinstock looking for a stuff attempt on the near side. He'll send it out in front. Scribner's there, didn't get a shot away. And chipped up to the blue line and out, and McClellan sends it right back where it came from. 5.5 left in period one. UCF up by a score of 1-0. Top line for the Knights working on the forecheck. Scribner out of the Florida Junior Blades organization, taking punishment down below the goal line. McClellan out in front for Weinstock, trying to get space in between the hash marks, and there was none there. McClellan with a bad pinch at the blue line. UCF trailing back behind on the breakaway. FSU diving play by McClellan to get back in. Long range shot at the blue line, deflected over the glass and out of play. A desperation dive from Donovan McClellan, making up for his mistake pinching at the blue line.
And that's what I talked about earlier with Florida State, trying to get those chances and capitalizing on them. Already today we've seen 2 or 3 2-on-1s, a breakaway, and yet still no capitalization yet.
So face off to the far side circle, right-handed glove hand side of Nathan Shield. Knights will win it. They'll rim it up the far side, but no one is home. It's on the stick of Hamilton Reese for FSU. And this one backhanded out by Chard and skated into by Rohano. Near side Owen Nichols. Lost possession, gaining the red line. Dumped in on the cycle. A little stutter step behind the net. And a good centering pass goes through the legs. One-handed by Chard. And Nichols will send it back to his defense. Tangney with 4:10 left in the first period. D-to-D for Avron. Back for Tangney near side. Thrown off the wall near side. Nobody is home for UCF, so it's FSU possession. Out of their own end. Intended for the stretch pass. They're going to wave this off because Avron had an opportunity to play the puck. Instead, he took the stick option away from Hamilton Reese. I like the call. And this one turns into a deflection in front. That one just barely missed the near side post. Held at the blue line. Back below the dots. And this one sent into the UCF bench and out of play. You don't see that called too often on those icings, but I think it's the right call.
No, for sure. I, as a ref myself, we're taught to call the icings, and if a defenseman obliges not to play the puck, then we're allowed to wave off the icing, and I think that's a great call from Maxwell Minervini there to allow the icing to be waved off.
3:32 left in period one. Shot 7-4 in favor of UCF, and they have the 1-0 lead thanks to a power play goal from Corey Altieri. Now Berg's breakout pass comes into the middle for Imra. He can't clear the zone, and FSU sends it right back below the goal line. Berg pressured 1-on-2. The breakout pass for Altieri. What a breakout for UCF. It springs a 2-on-1. Near side Imra. He'll take the shot right into the midsection of Fisher. I believe he was looking for a rebound on that shot. It just got a little too much air underneath it.
Yeah, this line of Imra, Altieri, and Robinson have been playing well all first period. Obviously, they've got the power play goal for them, and I've just seen a lot of great shifts from them so far.
So we'll do the face-off again on the near side circle. FSU will win it right through their own crease. And Brazo will send it all the way down. It's a foot race to the dots to negate the icing, but UCF will get there. Chris Robinson defensively making sure the icing is called with 3:01 left in the first.
UCF controlled the play early, but we did see some FSU great play in their offensive zone just now, but it looks like we'll come back here on the icing and see if they can get it out.
Knights with possession. They'll walk out of the far side corner. Thrown in front. Tanis Bell got a shot away, but it was blocked by Fisher. Rosenfeld, the centering pass gets blocked away. Tanis Bell on the far side. Stuff attempt gets sticked aside again by Fisher. To the blue line, Gadbois settles a rolling puck. His shot deflected just over the crossbar by Rosenfeld again. Now Bell behind the net. Plenty of time and space. Blue line, Gadbois. Didn't read it off the boards properly, so it's taken the other way by Terliamis. Watched over by Berg. No opportunity was had. And a heavy collision by Gadbois on the far side. And again, the 2-on-1 blocked away by FSU. Delayed offsides will be waved off as Berg wants to go to the bench for a line change. Stretch pass is blocked away and intercepted for the transition by Carr. At the blue line, he'll dump it in after being knocked down to the ice. Matthew Scribner, far side, rolling puck, dumped behind for Angelela. Straight away, top of the slot for Scribner, and that shot blocked away. He found the open ice, but he couldn't get the shot off. 2-on-2 on the transition. Smart dump in cross corner to the far side. They'll start the forecheck through Ronan Farmer. 95 seconds left in the opening period. McClellan on the stick of Scribner. Crisscrossing over the blue line. Gets the dump in for Angelela. To the blue line, Weinstock, he'll walk into the middle. He doesn't take the shot. He gets it to the far side, though, for Batchelor. Scribner can't knock the flying puck down. And the Seminoles will get the breakout again. A poor pinch by the defense, but it works out as McClellan gets back defensively. The Seminoles are successful in getting it out. Stretch pass up the near side wall, off the stick of McClellan, but it's left to Angelela. His shot for a rebound is a good one. It's there at the top of the crease and skated out to the far side. Turned over to Weinstock. He'll hold on to it, maintaining possession on the far side. Has an option of the near blue line, but he'll take the shot from the high slot. Just barely missed the far side. And we have a whistle from the referee back in the neutral zone. Not sure if there's a penalty call. Crease infraction?
I'm thinking that's what they called here. I'm not sure. He pointed towards the crease, but it looks like the draw is going to come out, so that's what I'd assume that had just happened. It's really rare to see that in the college game.
Nobody goes to the penalty box, and the faceoff comes out towards center. That's the only thing I can think of. The net didn't get knocked off of its pegs. There was no goaltender interference.
Nope. Not sure what that was. I'm assuming it was a crease infraction as well.
41.5 seconds left in the first period. Face-off right in front of the FSU bench at neutral ice. The Seminoles will come out with it, but they'll inadvertently dump it into their own corner. And it's stolen away behind the net by Nichols on the turnover. All the way to the blue line, chipped out on the extended reach. Good positional battle. Not sure how that's not a hooking penalty. And FSU wants to know why as well. Thomas Batchelor behind the FSU forward, reaching around with that loose arm, not allowing the Seminole player to get a clean shot away. We continue 5-on-5. And it is Batchelor off the face-off win, rimmed around the boards to the far side. 3-on-2 potentially for the Knights. Hunter Chard over the blue line, lost possession. They'll get it back in the corner. Centering pass goes through everybody to the near half wall and chipped out by the Seminoles. And that is the end of period one. So 20 minutes really controlled by the Knights, it looked like on the ice, but it's only a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, the Knights, the momentum were towards the Knights towards the beginning of the game, obviously with the power play goal. Got a lot of pucks deep. We're cycling it on FSU, but FSU did show some signs of life with a couple of odd man rushes and a breakaway or two. But the good thing for UCF is that they saw that, brought the momentum back in their favor, and controlled in the last 5 minutes there.
A power play goal for Corey Altieri is the difference maker right now. It's a 1-0 lead for the UCF Knights over the FSU Seminoles here in Game 3 at the Battle at the Beach tournament. Back here for the start of period number 2 from the Daytona Ice Arena. Game number 3 at the Battle at the Beach tournament. It's the UCF Knights up 1-0 over the FSU Seminoles. Nick Gimbel alongside Kyle Usiak at the start of the middle period. Kyle, again, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast. You played against these two teams. What's the scouting report after 20 minutes now?
Well, if I'm UCF right now, I'm continuing on the with the momentum that we had in the second, closing out in the second. And then if I'm FSU, again, getting those on-man rushes, they seem to be pretty good at getting them on-man rushes. It's just finishing them is what's their problem.
UCF in white will be moving left to right across the ice surface. FSU in maroon moving right to left. Nathan Shield in the net for the Knights. Stephen Fisher in the net for the Seminoles. A power play goal from Corey Altieri is the difference maker right now as the UCF Knights are up 1-0. The Auburn Tigers just filtered into the rink for their upcoming game just after this one against the host Embry-Riddle Eagles. FSU on the forecheck. They'll send it right out in front. Shield makes a save. Rebound off the pad of Shield again. That's a good start for the Seminoles here. Down by 1. A long-range shot right into the midsection of Shield. No rebound given up. And more pushing and shoving in front of the UCF netminder.
This is the start that FSU wants right now, setting the tone against UCF, showing that they're not going to be thrown around like in the first period.
And this is an FSU team that will be playing Auburn tomorrow, the only game tomorrow. UCF gets to go back to Orlando tonight. Embry-Riddle gets to go home to Daytona tonight. FSU and Auburn will play their third game each tomorrow. So even though down 1-0, you're trying to get back in this game, but as this game goes along, you also want to build to tomorrow.
That's right. Especially for FSU, who hasn't had a lot of game experience, only coming off that 2-game series against FAU and playing Embry-Riddle last night.
3-on-2 potentially down the far side. Hunter Chart sends it wide of the near side post. The outstretched left leg of Fisher. Back behind for Chart. The stuff attempt paddled away. 1 minute gone in period 2. 1-0 lead for UCF right now. To a side battle, far half wall. Seminoles peel it out. They'll chip it to the blue line. They cannot get around McClellan. He'll walk in off the blue line. On the backhand to the near circle. Cycles back up to his defensive position. Straight away for Weinstock. He'll throw it in front. Gets the rebound right back. And again, no shot went on goal. And the Seminoles right through center. Harassed from behind. Unable to get a shot away with Stambaugh. But he is on the forecheck. Now McClellan, near side corner, up the wall for Rohano. Cross ice and dumped in by Nichols. Weinstock keeps the puck below the goal line. FSU fails on the breakout. Centering pass from Scribner goes in between the hash marks. Far side, save made, rebound. Save made again, and the net comes off of its pegs. Chaos in front of the FSU net again.
Again, that comes back to that UCF net front mentality that they've had for most of the game, especially on the power play. Just getting the puck to the front, throwing it on net, and something good is bound to happen.
And it was Jason Prout yesterday against Embry-Riddle. Picked up the 6-2 loss, but 74 shots against. 68 saves on 74 shots. Ridiculous. And he gets a well-deserved day off in Stephen Fisher in relief. And he watches this one go off the outside of the net and stand up to the blue line that was vacated by McClellan. Reversed right back up the far side wall. FSU is well offside, so they're forced to dump it in and chase it down. McClellan all the way around the boards to the near side for Scribner. He might have a step behind the defense. 3-on-2 building for UCF. The drop pass, Angelela fires into the glove hand of Fisher. Snagged out of the air.
And speaking of Prout, last night playing against him, it seemed that we were getting chances, and Bob Joyce, our head coach, is always telling us, it's good that chances are coming, but it's kind of changed this year from we need chances to we need to finish. And Prout showed us that if we're not finishing, guys are going to stand on their head against us.
confidence is potentially one of the biggest factors for a goaltender, so the more you allow the goaltender to make routine glove saves like that and let them feel the puck, the confidence grows, they get out on top of the blue paint more, and that net looks smaller and smaller.
Exactly. It definitely looked smaller for me last night.
Avron on the reverse. Tangney harassed from behind, gets open ice to the left side for Imra. Icing will be called. They're going to say Imra didn't deflect it, so it goes all the way back down to UCF territory. 16:51 left in the second period. Still a 1-0 lead for UCF on the power play goal from Corey Altieri. Face off far side circle. Robinson wins it away from Terliamis. But FSU steals it away before the Knights can get it out of their own end. Loose puck at the top of the circles does find its way to neutral ice. Terliamis D-to-D on the regroup. Right through center, skate to stick is stolen away by Robinson, but he has stood up at the blue line. FSU onside over the blue line on the turnover from Avron. Now, Kyle, this is what I like to call tennis on the broadcast. No one has clear possession in the neutral zone. They're just bouncing the puck back and forth over the center ice red line. Finally, FSU dumps it in.
Yeah, it's good on FSU there to get the puck deep and forecheck like this right here. This is what FSU needs to stop the UCF breakout, because they've been killing them all night, being able to get the puck out easily.
Two-a-side battle, far side corner, no one with clear possession. Up along the far half wall, FSU pinches in, keeps it alive. Tanis Bell with an opportunity to clear it, bounces over his stick. Bell gets back into position, throws it off the glass and out, always a smart play, and icing will be negated as Corey Altieri wins the race to the dots. A little too fancy out of the far corner as Musum was unable to bring that out in front. Now to the near corner.
Well, this corner is always tough as players to get the puck out, because the puck likes to lodge itself into the Zamboni door.
Long-range blue line shot blocked away. Berg just needs to throw that into the corner. This one deflected at the blue line, no icing, and we continue on onside. Berg separates body from puck. And again, another corner battle gets kicked along for Rosenfeld. Chipped at the blue line. Offside will not be called, will allow play to continue on. FSU will get possession at the center ice red line. Dangerously through the middle of the ice and gloved down and dumped in by Ciortino. FSU working on the breakout. They'll send a stretch pass all the way, intercepted.
That's what I was talking about earlier with FSU getting that breakout out. The only way they could get that out was a stretch pass, and it was picked off.
Jack Carr rims it around the boards behind the net. Nichols in front, and the save made on the outside of the net by Fisher. Keeps it a one-goal game.
Fisher playing really well right now. Pretty well-rounded. His defense is keeping the shots to the outside. It's just when UCF gets that net front presence, it makes it really hard on him to make some of those back-to-back saves.
14:21 left in period 2. It's a 1-0 lead for UCF right now. Power play goal from Corey Altieri. And the centering pass gets paddled away by Fisher. Good stick position on the ice. Nichols out of the corner. To the blue line, McClellan. Skate to stick. Knocked down by Rojano. Back to McClellan. Has Gadbois near side, top circle. All the time in the world to fire. Deflected. Through the 5-hole, they score! The shot was deflected in front by Owen Nichols. Gadbois took the shot from the near side on the ice, intended for the deflection, and he got it. 2-0 Knights.
It looks like Fisher is still arguing here to the refs, maybe that the puck was under him and the whistle should have been blown, but then again, like I've been talking about all game, the net front presence from UCF has been tough on this Florida State defense.
FSU to this point has had almost a bent but not broken kind of mentality, but the UCF net front presence just too much to handle.
Yep.
So it's 2-0 UCF, 14 minutes left in period 2, and they're going to come right back on the forecheck. Rimmed around the boards to the near side for Scribner. Back behind for Angelela. trying to walk out of the corner. Angelela to the far side, below the goal line. Blue line, McClellan. Another long-range shot gets through Angelela, sticked away by Fisher. And the Seminoles will skate it up to the blue line, taken right back by Scribner. Down the near side wall, centering pass for Angelela, no shot. Scribner throws the body, but he yields possession in the process. McClellan holds it in, near side for Angelela, too far away from him. Scribner to the loose puck. Angelela near side circle. Wanted Gadbois at the blue line, elects to send it in front. Never a bad play. Rebound to the far side. No penalty call. Now it will be called. And Scribner dumped back right in front of the UCF bench after the whistle as well. I don't think that one's going to be called, but Weinstock was tied up on the far side post. That's why he didn't get the shot on goal, and it turns into a penalty.
Looks like there were some extracurriculars there in front of the UCF bench as well with the FSU defenseman.
So McAllister, Stambaugh, 2 minutes for hooking. UCF on the power play. 7 minutes into period 2.
This is where UCF is going to excel with that net front presence. And see, we've got the line of Imre, Altieri, and Robinson out there, who I think, in my opinion, have had the best game so far for UCF.
Altieri kicks it behind for Robinson. Rimmed around the boards for McClellan. Near side Berg, back for McClellan straight away. They'll play catch at the blue line at the top of the zone. Now McClellan lets it fly on goal. Rebound gets poked to the corner. Imra thrown into the glass as McClellan settles things down. Robinson will go to the front of the net, and McClellan the drop pass for Berg. Far circle, save made. Heavy screen in front, and no rebound given up in the process by Fisher.
It's good on Fisher to trap that rebound and not let that get out, because that's just what killed him on that last goal, was letting that puck bounce around in front.
12:28 left in period 2, 32 seconds gone in the UCF power play. Now finally UCF will outnumber 3-2 in the corner, and they come up with possession. Go figure. McClellan, his shot blocked away, goes through Robinson for Imra. Imra walks out of the corner, avoids the poke check, and the stuff attempt goes off the left pad of Fisher. Now McClellan settles things down out of the air. Stick handling in a phone booth. Gets it down to Altieri in the corner. Robinson wants it straight away. He'll get it. Far side circle for Berg. He doesn't take the shot. Now he'll send it in front just wide of the net. Imra was screening. Altieri for Imra. Now Berg, top of the near circle. McClellan filters to the far side, and he'll get it at the top of the circle. Back for Berg. They'll go back and forth at the blue line. McClellan down into the corner. The centering pass for Imra, blocked back into the corner. 30 seconds left on the power play. Everybody's been out there for the entire minute and a half. Imra to the corner. He picks up the loose change himself. The cycle for Altieri. He'll walk in front. Stuff attempt through the 5-hole. Where is it? The official says no goal, but there's more pushing and shoving in front as the helmet of Fisher gets popped off.
Now, it looked like to me that that puck may have snuck through the 5-hole. It definitely was on its way.
I thought so too, but the official says no goal.
And obviously, official Maxwell Minervini having a better view than us behind the net, but from our vantage, it looked like that puck had snuck through. Maybe Fisher got his back legs to it.
Face-off far side circle. Angelela and Scribner centered by Weinstock. But the Seminoles will win the face-off but lose possession. Weinstock hard on the forecheck. 8 seconds left on the power play. All three UCF forwards are caught below the goal line, and it works out. High risk, high reward. Weinstock to the blue line. The shot from Batchelor gets blocked behind the net. Scribner peels it off the wall, unable to get it to the middle. FSU on the breakout, pressured from behind, knocking Weinstock down to the ice. So FSU again killing off the penalty, and they'll go on the forecheck. Batchelor up the wall. Angelela, the stretch pass. Never a good idea to send it through the middle of your own zone, and FSU sends it back in. Delayed offsides. And a hit on the near corner. They're going to let play continue. FSU was delayed offsides for about 10 seconds there, and they allowed him to throw a hit in the process as this one gets deflected up out of play. I don't know that I've ever seen that go uncalled.
No, yeah, it looked like the linesman and the official had a bit of a miscommunication. It looks like they're talking with the FSU coach about that right now. But usually a hit or even a slight pressure is given onto the defending team with the puck, they're going to blow that dead. Even if it's not a penalty, sometimes that will be called quote-unquote intentional offsides, and the faceoff goes all the way down just like an icing would make it.
Right. But everyone let play continue, and we got a faceoff at neutral ice with 10 minutes remaining in period 2. Again, it's only a 2-0 lead right now for UCF. FSU sticking around in this game just like they did last night against Embry-Riddle.
I'll give it to Florida State. They stick around. They do not let those goals against kill their momentum, so they're still going to stick around here and put some pressure on UCF.
Heavy collision out of the near corner. There's a player down as the rebound comes in front, and UCF scores, and the FSU bench is incensed that, one, the whistle didn't get blown, but two, that there wasn't a tripping penalty.
Yeah, that's an interesting call there. It looks like the players got together awkwardly, and it looked like he may have took a stick to the gut or to the stomach of some sort, but nonetheless, a great rebound goal from Rosenfeld by UCF. Just being in front of the net, waiting for that rebound. Nice backhand.
Now, as long as the officials deem there to be no penalty because UCF had the offensive presence and a scoring chance, that's why there was no whistle. Now, as to why there was no penalty on the takedown, that I can't speak for. You'd have to ask the Orange Banders after the game, but we'll never know.
And it even seemed that Rosenfeld was surprised that there was no whistle because he put the puck in and initially didn't celebrate.
So 9.5 left in period 2, a 3-0 lead. Heavy collision, that's going to be a penalty. Back behind, fisticuffs, and here we go. Gadbois comes in from the blue line, and everybody's involved.
Just an incredible force of a hit from Bell there.
Tanis Bell throwing every single ounce of his body weight, and he's got a man trapped down low. They're still going at it. Tying up with Kai Smith. So Tanis Bell will for sure be done. Kai Smith should for sure be done. Gadbois should at least be thrown in the penalty box for coming all the way from the center ice to join the fray. That looks like he's been waiting to do that for a while.
Yeah. Gadbois plays a pretty rough style game, and when I play against him, with all of his height and size, it's a little intimidating going up against him, and so I can see why he wants to get in there and defend his teammate right there. But it looks like we're definitely going to see Bell go to the box and see if Gadbois will take the third man in. This is all up to the Orange Bands at this point.
So Kai Smith to the FSU penalty box. Tanis Bell and Thomas Gadbois to the UCF penalty box. Anthony Ciortino also gets into the UCF penalty box. Let's pile some more in. Hamilton Reese into the FSU penalty box. So no matter how you shake it, there's going to be a power play for FSU. Tanis Bell threw the initial hit. The arm of the official went right up. That was the initial penalty call. And potential for Gadbois to also get an extra on top, and then everything else cancels out because Gadbois steamrolled into the end boards.
He was going full speed down there to protect his teammate, and it looks like they are sending Bell off, which means there could be a 5-minute major here. We're not sure yet. Nothing has been put up on the board, but I would like to think, yes, that FSU might end up on the man-up advantage here after these penalties start canceling each other out. It looks like referee Maxwell Intervini talking to the scorekeeper right now about what to put on the board. I can't see anything right now, and it looks, again, the other referee talking to the UCF coach about what just happened. Probably getting an explanation of why Tanis Bell has been escorted off the ice.
Now, I saw the hit, but I couldn't make it out clearly if there was head contact or not. Realistically, if it's a 5-minute major and game misconduct, the only penalty I see for something that substantial is charging. because Tanis Bell came from all the way on the far side corner and met the defenseman Kai Smith below the goal line. There is 5 minutes up on the board, but realistically, the only 5-minute major in game misconduct I can see out of that is charging. And of course, we're not going to know until we get confirmation at the intermission.
That's right. To me, I could have saw maybe even an elbow. It looked like Bell had led with his elbow, but he's also a smaller player, and when he makes that hit, he might have left his feet. So that could be a factor rolling into his 5-minute major here. But it looks like the FSU players will have 2 minutes each, as well as Gadbois and the other UCF player will take 2 minutes each, and that will cancel out, leaving the 5-minute major from Bell.
The most recent goal scorer, Brendan Rosenfeld, is going to come in and serve the 5-minute major. So everything cancels out except the 5 minutes for Tanis Bell, and it's a 5-on-4 power play. Score at will for FSU if they can. They're down by 2. This would be a huge opportunity. And this one intercepted and sent all the way down by Rohana. Thrown around the glass at the near half wall. FSU will set up on the power play breakout, and they'll reset. All 5 skaters below the dots, good support on the breakout. Down the left wing, plenty of room, cross ice into the neutral zone. Onside over the blue line. Hunter Chard throwing the body weight along with Ethan Tangney. FSU to the blue line. Shames near side top circle. Into the corner. Shames lets it go past for a straightaway opportunity. Deflected to the near side, and it was intended for Ryan Meyer, but the deflection was missed. UCF with an opportunity to clear. They send it over the glass. And out of play, everybody seems to be okay.
Almost took out the Auburn team there.
Players coming out of the locker room wondering what the commotion's all about.
Now this is a perfect opportunity right now for FSU to take advantage of this 5-minute power play and get some momentum back going their way and even net 1 or 2 power play goals.
And they'll have possession. Shames to the blue line, shot to the near side, intended pass, centered, backhander, score! They're down by 1.
Now this penalty will not expire due to the 5-minute major, meaning that FSU might come back and take this. It looks like great power play goal there and net for presence from Andres Lopez. And he will stay on the ice, it looks like, for the rest of the power play.
1 minute and 11 seconds off the 5-minute major penalty. 8:13 left in the second period. 3-1 lead for UCF. Seminoles on the board. And they'll filter back to their own end, inadvertently on the second effort. Chombre to the far corner. Pressured by Weinstock, shorthanded. Seminoles will settle things down up the near side wall. Shames 2-on-4. Trying to set up the power play. Finally, he gets support at the blue line. A long-range one-timer missed well wide. Knights with a chance to clear, and they do. They get it through the backhand of Stambaugh. 2 minutes gone in the 5-minute major power play for FSU. They've notched 1. And the deficit is 3-1 now. On the blue line, onside, here comes Scribner, 2-on-1, shorthanded, fires, pad save, rebound, pad save again, and the third rebound gets blocked away. Stephen Fisher, heroics.
Excellent save from Fisher there. The rebound was sent out, and he was right there, waiting for it.
FSU with a little bit of the momentum again, still on the power play. They'll rim it around the boards to the far corner. And UCF to the blue line, not out. Chipped back below the goal line. Avron tied up. And the cycle to the far side for Harity. Pressured by Batchelor. And Scribner on the intercept. Again, short-handed. Just barely gets it over the blue line. Kicked into the near side corner. 2:03 left in the 5-minute major power play. Avron doing his best to keep it along the boards. It's pushed to the far side, and the FSU player lost his stick, so that allows a clearance for Thomas Batchelor. Over the blue line through center, his shot blocked away. There's a stretch pass geometrically off the near side. That's intercepted and read well by Angelela. Brought back in by Shames. Through the glove hand of Shield and in. The deficit's now 1.
It sounds like FSU was listening to me this entire broadcast, and it looks like they've now started to take the chances that they're getting and starting to capitalize. It looks like that's number 72, Josh Shames, with the shot underneath the glove of Shield. One thing I noticed about playing against Shield was that he was a right-handed catch, and so that may have played a factor into how that goal went in short side there.
Still 93 seconds of power play time on the 5-minute major power play. 2 goals for FSU on this 1 5-minute major power play, and they trail by 1. 5:50 left in the second period. Still lots of hockey to be played. Down that right wing wall into the attacking end. Around Imra. Below the goal line. Off the outside of the net. Comes in front. Sticked away by Shield. Backhander by Berg. Does not get out. And dumped into the corner. Most recent goal scorer, Joshua Shames. Knocked off the play by Berg. Support comes from Meyer. To the blue line for Chambray. He wants the one-timer. He's not going to get it. The shot. And the save made by Shield. Rebound to the far corner. To the blue line, Stambaugh. He gets it back down low. This shot blocked away. Rebound to the top of the circle, and a diving poke check gets it out, courtesy of Corey Altieri. 37 seconds of major penalty power play time for FSU. They come right back on the attack. To the near side for Stambaugh. And it goes right through him. 2-on-1 shorthanded. Imra, partial breakaway now, walks in, backhander, and he scores! Imra gives UCF their 2-goal lead back. It's a shorthanded goal for the Knights.
Again, that's that combination of Imra and Altieri there on the PK. Like I said, they've been playing well all night, and it looks like they took advantage of that break right there in the FSU defense to slot that one home and make it a 4-2 game.
So quite literally for FSU, 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
That's right, but it looks like they'll have 20 seconds here maybe to get some momentum back in their favor as the major penalty expires here.
So all of the matching coincidental minors have now exited the penalty box. The only person left in there is Brendan Rosenfeld serving the 5-minute major. And we are back to 5-on-5 full and even strength as of now. So after all of that, it's a 4-2 lead for UCF, back to full strength. 2-a-side battle near corner. FSU tries to come out of the corner with it. They cannot. McClellan tripped up on the play. No call. He wanted a kneeing penalty. This one sent all the way down. The foot race won by FSU. No icing, and they collide into the near side corner boards. The centering pass blocked away. Robinson to the blue line, not out. Second effort successful, 3-on-2. Robinson, the drop pass. Rosenfeld knocked away at the last second. Rosenfeld gets it back, far circle, no shot is had. He'll send it in front. 2 white jerseys were there, and there's a high sticking penalty coming up against UCF as the stick got caught underneath the mask of Fisher. FSU back to the 2-minute power play.
Fisher really standing tough in net there. That's the second time his helmet has come off in play from a UCF player. This is another great opportunity for FSU to build the momentum now that they're had their last 2 goals on the power play. Their only 2 goals on the power play.
And a shorthanded goal.
That's right. So,
for UCF.
That's right. So FSU's got to make sure that they, again, like I said, capitalize on their opportunities, but also not let UCF sneak one in.
Dying moments of period 2. UCF doesn't clear it out on the first attempt. Now Weinstock has skating room down the near side wall. 2-on-1, shorthanded, onside. Weinstock shot blocked away. To the safety of their own net. Patience through their own zone. And the breakout pass is an errant one that goes all the way down. Fisher out of his net. A turnover, UCF trying to take advantage. The backhander goes over the net. Owen Nichols picks it up. Harassed into a turnover. Chambray behind his net. Out come the Seminoles, but another poke check from Weinstock, and he'll get possession in the corner. Thrown into the high slot. The shot was blocked away, and the second effort had to be sticked aside by Fisher. Heavy penalty kill forecheck pressure for the Knights right now, and they'll make a two-man line change at forward. A well-deserved rest for Nichols and Weinstock. Down the near side for Shames. Tate to the right wing. The toe drag fails against Gadbois. Chambray to the blue line. Into the slot, the backhander sent wide of the near side post. And sent all the way down by UCF. Chard on the forecheck, forcing FSU back to their own end, and they'll start the breakout down the near side. Poked into the attacking end, fluttering at the blue line, chipped again towards the top of the zone and sent all the way down. 1:45 left in period 2, 10 seconds left of UCF penalty kill time. Nearly turned over down low to Jack Carr, and we're back to 5-on-5 as of now.
UCF with a relentless forecheck here.
And nearly paid off, but they'll have possession in the neutral zone. Rojano back to his own end. The saucer pass goes through Angelela. And the Knights are going to come down the near side. Berg with tons of time and space, 2-on-1 potentially. Berg, a toe drag into the high slot. He maintains possession, but no shooting lane. Now he'll take it, blocked away. 1-on-3 on the transition. FSU will just gain the red line, curl back to their own end. Left for speed. Good play on the breakout. Down the far side, shot over the shoulder of Shield and over the net. Nifty little neutral zone play, catching UCF off guard. Seminoles off the outside of their own net. Knights take over possession. Scribner chases it down to the far side, pokes it below the goal line. Trying to walk out of the corner. No passing lane as Berg knocks his man down at the blue line. Straightaway blue line shot blocked away. Scribner sent down to the ice. Berg, far side Carr. His shot into the glove hand of Fisher, and no rebound is given up. 16 seconds left in the second period.
Well, if you watched FSU that last 2 or 3 minutes, you'll see that their wings were kind of circling up at the blue line and not getting very low, allowing them defense to have an option to get the puck out, which allowed that relentless UCF forecheck to really pressure the D-men into making some mistakes. So again, if I'm the FSU coach, I'm going into the locker room at this intermission is telling his wings to get some more work done down low in the defensive zone.
Right off the face-off, Weinstock backhander, pad save, rebound far side, sent to the circle. Turnaround one-timer, gets sent off the left pad again of Fisher. Final 5 seconds, UCF trying to peel it out of the corner. They're taking punishment to do so. In front, save made by Fisher again on the goal line. It remains a 2-goal deficit for FSU thanks to the heroics of Fisher right now.
Just a save by the bell moment there for Florida State as that puck was sitting in the crease waiting for UCF to tap that in. But overall for UCF, another good period of setting the tone, except when they took that 5-minute major. And again, it's those penalties that's going to kill your momentum. And it did for them as FSU netted 2 goals. There were only 2 goals for the game on that 5-minute major. But UCF, again like last period, getting that motivation from FSU taking the momentum and netting a short-handed goal.
That short-handed goal from Matej Imra, Owen Nichols, and Brendan Rosenfeld also getting on the scoreboard with Corey Altieri netting 1 in the first period. Andres Lopez and Josh Shames on that 5-minute major power play for Florida State. It's a 4-2 lead for the Knights after 40 minutes of play here at the Battle at the Beach tournament. Day number 2, game 3, third period coming up shortly. Everybody filtering back onto the ice for the start of period number 3 here at the Daytona Ice Arena. UCF right now out to a 4-2 lead. Both goals for the Florida State Seminoles coming on the 5-minute major power play that was officially for head contact. So that is the reason that Tanis Bell got the 5-minute major and game misconduct, officially head contact on that hit behind the net against Kai Smith. Everybody else in that scrum just got 2-minute minors for roughing. UCF in white, black pants and helmets moving right to left across the ice surface for period 3. Nathan Shield in the net for the Knights. FSU in burgundy, practice jerseys because their game uniforms are on back order. So they are in burgundy practice jerseys, left to right across the ice surface. Stephen Fisher hanging on in the net for FSU. Face-off at center, no carryover penalties or power plays will start period 3, 5-on-5. FSU can't dump it in on the second effort. They get it to the center ice red line, and then they'll dump it into the near side corner. Opening moments of period number 3. Over to the far corner. Berg has an opportunity to clear it. He'll get it to the blue line, not out. Back behind for Gadbois. Up the near side wall. Robinson chips it up. Imra, who scored a shorthanded goal, gets the puck up to the far side. Altieri fires right into the midsection of Fisher, no rebound. Mate Imra with that shorthanded goal, giving UCF their 2-goal lead back. Nichols, Altieri, and Rosenfeld all finding the back of the net for the Knights. Lopez and Shames for FSU scoring on that power play. 4-2 is the lead for the Knights, playing as the home team right now. So they do have the honor of the last change. Berg picks up the loose puck at center. Escapes down the near side wall all the way into the corner. Centering pass deflected. It goes onto the stick of Weinstock, but it rolled off. Seminoles down the near side. Berg throws the body, not allowing that shot to get on net. Scribner over the center ice red line. The left-handed shot walks right in, forehand to backhand, and he scores! Scribner cuts right in on goal, and it's a 5-3 lead for UCF. Five different goal scorers for UCF, and it's a 5-2 lead with 18:48 left in the third period. And it looks like the skate blade of number 25, Anthony Ciortino for the Knights, has popped out. So he is going to be sidelined for the time being as he gets some repairs done on the blades. 5-2 lead for the Knights. Early portions of period 3. Batchelor around the boards to the far side. FSU keeps it in. Rojano couldn't get it out. McClellan, the reverse up the far side is read well, and the Seminoles get it to the near corner. Intended to the blue line, but it's intercepted and skated out by Owen Nichols. Over the blue line, onside play, and this is the issue with the 3-man officiating system. The linesman right here at the blue line waved everything off. The orange band referee deep in the corner in the offensive end calls the offsides. So we'll have the faceoff right in front of the FSU bench at center ice. Seminoles will win the faceoff. They'll go down the far side around McClellan. Delayed offsides will not matter as it goes back out to center. Off the near side wall, chipped in at the blue line. Goes into the corner. Shield comes out of his net to leave it behind the net. In front, and it's sticked away by Hunter Chard. Rojano can't clear, but he'll get it back. Turns it over in the high slot. Fired wide. That was Trevor Newsome with an opportunity. Now Rojano off the near boards at the half wall. Safe play to chip it up off the glass, but not out. Held by Santo. Now McClellan, all the time in the world to start the breakout out of the far corner. And he'll take all the ice that's given to him. He's not touched until he gets to the blue line. He'll take the long-range shot. The rebound is there and poked out by the FSU netminder and held at the blue line onside. Chard for McClellan to the far dot. He'll fire it just over the crossbar. Avron from the blue line for McClellan. Down low, Imra walks in front. The stuff attempt goes past the far side post. FSU takes the hit to make the play. A 2-on-1 on the transition. Michael Blyer near side fires just wide of the far side post. Nathan Shield was off his angle just enough, but FSU can't take advantage. Now Imra, the drop pass. Avron fans on the shot, makes its way on goal and covered at the last second by Fisher. .16:49 left in the third period. Shots 32-11 in favor of UCF. And they'll have an offensive zone face-off near side circle. Robinson forces it into the corner. Parity to the far side. This one thrown off the outside of the net, hit the paddle of Fisher, and the puck is sent to the far corner. Carr throw down to the ice, and the Seminoles on the transition. Onside and no icing, so into the corner for Avron to rim it around the far side. Imra was there, but he wanted a change, so the Seminoles will take over back in their own end. A quick up around the near side boards is chipped at the red line. And continued into the UCF end. Gadbois punished into the end boards. Scribner looking over his options on a 4-on-2. The saucer pass into the middle. Far side shot off the post and in. Max Weinstock, his second goal in as many games, and it's a 6-2 lead. It was a beautiful pass from Matthew Scribner to get it over the stick of the defenseman, and then the toe drag to get space for the snapshot by Max Weinstock, and it's 6-2 UCF. Face-off back at center. And Scribner will chase it down offside over the blue line. Back out in the neutral zone. FSU now down in a 4-goal hole. Weinstock right off the face-off. Cycles to the blue line straight away. Slap shot, fires, pad save. Scribner was there for the rebound, but he couldn't put it home. Now Scribner chasing it into the near corner. Backhanded up along the half wall. FSU can't clear it out on the turnover. Scribner below the goal line, far side Altieri. Backhand stuff attempt is blocked away. Now Ethan Tangney, backhander at the blue line, is stuffed out to the neutral zone by the Seminoles. Weinstock on the back check, gets it to neutral ice, but it's a delayed offsides against FSU, and Scribner will send it out to neutral ice. Harassed from behind, gaining every inch. The toe drag gets it in front, and he'll slide on goal, as does the puck. But Fisher will snag that one off the ice with the glove. 14:54 left in the third period. Seminoles from behind their own net, rimmed around the far side. It was not deflected, so icing will be called against FSU. All of this with 14:45 left in period 3. Stambaugh tries to get it out of the corner. Thrown into the boards by Chard. Stambaugh pressured by Angelella. All the way to the blue line. Berg fakes a slap shot, goes to the far side, intended for a deflection from Rojano. Near side Batchelor, straight away Berg. He'll let it fly just wide of the far post. Rojano, blue line for Berg. He held it, but he thought he brought it out, so he brings it out to center ice. The linesman allowed play to continue. Berg will dump it in, and the defenseman will chase it down himself to the far corner. On the cycle for Rojano. He'll get it at the hash marks. Rojano stood up. And the breakout is on for the Seminoles. And a hit from behind into the boards by Angelella is going to be called. Or excuse me, Rojano. 26, not a 21. So FSU to the power play. No malicious intent on that hit, but the FSU player did go awkwardly from behind into the boards from Rojano, so very clearly a checking from behind. Only a 2-minute minor. FSU down by 4 with 13:39 left in the third period. They have a fresh 2-minute power play. D-to-D at the blue line. They'll send it to the near corner for Shames. To the blue line, Stambaugh. His shot blocked away. Behind for Reese. Now it's Shames for Stambaugh. Lost the handle and forced out to center. Chombre gains space for himself. He'll dump it around the boards to the near side. Shames can't corral it off the boards. UCF does and sends it all the way down. Set power play breakout for the Seminoles. With speed, here comes Hamilton Reese down the left wing. A stutter step at the red line, gains entry at the blue line, and the drop pass for Stambaugh sets up possession. Around the horn, the centering pass, pad saved by Shield, and the rebound goes behind the net. That's the first time he's been tested at the start of this third period, and the Knights will send it all the way down. Onside over the blue line, just barely. And Imra already with one shorthanded goal. He'll give possession up at the top of the zone. Glove save made, rebound, score. 2 shorthanded goals for the Knights. This time Brendan Rosenfeld, his second of the game. With 33 seconds left on the FSU power play, 12 minutes and 11 seconds left in the game, and a timeout called by FSU after the Knights have exploded in this third period. So Mate Imra, who scored UCF's first shorthanded goal, gave it up to Brendan Rosenfeld at the top of the zone. He took the shot. The save was made by Fisher, but he could not corral the rebound, and Stephen Fisher's evening is done. Ryan Malvaso will come into this game for the Seminoles. So a fresh goaltender for the Seminoles after Stephen Fisher is pulled. 7 goals on 39 shots. Really left out to dry by his team. Made plenty of spectacular saves, but it's been all UCF in this third period. 8 minutes gone in the final period. Santo behind his own net. Seminoles in a 7-2 hole. And the breakout is on, down the near side for Shames. Lost the handle, and Altieri throws it off the boards and out. Now it's Altieri. Thrown all the way down, no icing. Altieri was there. And I believe the official is calling for a delayed offsides because there was no icing on the play, but I guess Altieri came in just a second too early. We'll bring the faceoff all the way back down. 5-on-5, full and even strength. 2 shorthanded goals for the Knights. And they lead 7-2. Seminoles with the faceoff win. They push it to the blue line. Weinstock forcing the issue down the near side wall. Scribner supporting defensively. Cross ice for Weinstock. Rojano goes to the net, and the save is made by Malvaso. Good first save for the cold goaltender. And already he's playing Where's the Puck? It's lodged in his paraphernalia somewhere. The officials check the net. So 1 shot against Malvaso, 1 save. And he's already playing the role of magician. Finally, the puck comes out. And we'll have a face-off on the far side circle. 11:14 left in the third. Weinstock for Scribner. He fires again right into the midsection of Malvaso. Rojano steals possession away for Weinstock, avoiding pressure from behind. Weinstock thrown down to the ice in the neutral zone. Gets it to Rojano. Along for Scribner, shrugs off pressure. Cycles it down low to himself. Getting support from Weinstock, who peels it off the boards. Near corner, Rojano. Up top in the zone for Berg. He didn't have a shooting lane, so he just dumped it down low for Scribner. And the Seminoles are successful on the breakout. Only as far as the center ice red line. More pushing and shoving at the UCF blue line that the officials allow to continue. Berg into the middle. Scribner, far side post, missed by an inch. Berg can't hold it in. Second effort is held at the blue line, though, by Owen Nichols. Scribner in the high slot. Off the face mask, and the rebound will be covered by Malvaso. 10-10 left in the third period. Shots 43-12 in favor of UCF. They have really taken advantage of this game in the first half of this third period. Face off near side circle. And again, it rolls wide to the far corner. McClellan at the blue line for Angelella. Robinson from the half wall tried to throw it below the goal line, but FSU sends it up and out, no icing. McClellan behind his own net. He'll get it back in the near corner. The stretch pass is on the mark. Angelella on the breakaway. Forehand to backhand over the glove hand of Malvaso. 8-2. Excellent vision from the captain to find Angelella streaking in on a breakaway, and no mistake on the stick handles over the glove hand of Malvaso. 8-2 Knights. .38 left in the third. A 4-goal third period to this point, giving UCF an 8-2 lead, and they want more. Imra gets it to the blue line. Rolling down in front of the net. And Batchelor continues it below the goal line. Rosenfeld with 2 goals on the evening. Has it behind. Imra, sharp angle shot. He couldn't take it, and he's thrown down to the ice in the process. McClellan holds the line to the far side for Rosenfeld. Far circle, turnaround shot missed wide. And McClellan holds the line with help from Chard. Collision from Imra. Slap shot off the near side boards, and an attempt to ice it is unsuccessful. Rosenfeld in front for Imra, and he missed the target. Imra far corner. A cycle for Rosenfeld. Nobody is home in front for UCF, but Imra knocks that one out of the air. And again, Imra taking punishment on this shift. He'll peel himself off the ice. And Imra will come off for a line change after dumping it in at the blue line. Bouncing puck at the blue line. McClellan, one-hander, keeps it below the circles. To the near side corner. The centering pass paddled away. Good stick position from Malvaso. And that breakout pass is broken up by McClellan all the way down for Nathan Shield to start his own breakout into the skates of his defenseman. Up the near side wall for Batchelor. Rolling puck at the red line is dumped in as far as the blue line. FSU cannot get it out. Batchelor in between the hash marks sends it up and over. Now on the near side post, it'll be covered by Malvaso with 7:46 left in the third. Top line for UCF for a face-off on the near side circle in the offensive zone. Weinstock for Scribner. A rolling puck at the top of the zone is tried out to neutral ice. Altieri just dumps it in. Carr on the forecheck. Weinstock supports. And the Seminoles on a 2-on-2. Back the other way. Scribner throws the body. That causes a miscue from Shames. Shames harassed from behind on the play. He'll get it back in the corner. Stick handling in a phone booth to the near corner. The centering pass is intercepted by Carr, and he gets it out. Scribner knocked down and shrugged into the boards. And Shames into the attacking end. Far side circle. Shot gets sticked away by Shield. 7 minutes remaining in the third. 8-2 is the lead for the UCF Knights right now. To the blue line for Chambray. His shot sticked away by Shield. Rebound behind the net. FSU controls. Thrown in front. Rebound in the blue paint. With the pitching wedge, it's sent to the neutral zone. Dumped in on goal at the red line. No icing. A wholesale line change for the Knights. Chambray to the safety of his own net. Flushed out by Angelella to the far side, and the touch pass goes right onto a white jersey. Off the body of Nichols, his sharp angle shot goes right off the noggin of Malvaso. Rebound goes behind the net. A stop and start behind by Stambaugh. And the breakout up the near side is intercepted by Avron. The alternate captain behind for Angelella. Rojano supports. Angelella. Near corner to the top of the zone at the blue line, and Berg can't hold it in. And it's brought right back in by the Knights. Near side one-timer missed everything high and wide. 5.5 left. Centering pass deflected to the near corner. Chipped up and out, but dangerously through the center of their own zone. It's all UCF right now. FSU needs a whistle desperately, and they're going to get it as Malvaso covers this up, and a wholesale change for both teams will commence. 5:15 left in the third period. UCF getting close to that 50-shot total. Rosenfeld lost possession behind the net. It's thrown off the glass. Glove down by Gadbois. That's a hand pass. And he threw the body in the process. Face-off out to center. Knights bring it back into the attacking end. Imra, skate to stick. The centering pass comes up to the blue line for McClellan. The left-handed shot doesn't take it. Now he'll send it in front. That never made it on goal. It gets blocked away. Plenty of time and space through center for Reese. This one goes off the far side post. Rebound blocked away by Shield. Knights back up towards the blue line. Glove down by Robinson. No icing. All the way through center, and Angelella will slow things down with 4:10 left in the third. It's an 8-2 lead for UCF. 4 straight goals here in this third period. Angelella on the forecheck. Kicks it behind the net, taking punishment doing so. More collisions on the near side half wall. Thrown up into the top of the zone. And the Seminoles kick it to the blue line, down the far side wall. Poked in by Reese. He gets a step behind the defense. He'll walk in, poked away at the last second. Seminoles out of the corner. Stood up, and a cross check up into the jaw of Batchelor is going to be called against Andres Lopez once FSU gathers possession. And Nathan Shield waiting for the puck to come out of the zone before he comes to the bench for the extra attacker on the delayed penalty. Charred to the corner, and the centering pass is picked off. And the cross check will be called. 3:08 left in the third, 8-2 lead for UCF. We'll see who the guilty party is. And it is Andres Lopez, one of the 2 goal scorers for this Seminole team, into the penalty box with 3:08 left in the third. And this one deflected over the glass and out of play. We'll do it all over again. That took 2 seconds off the clock. So after this game, UCF's weekend is done. They'll see Georgia Tech next weekend at the RDV Sportsplex. Florida State Seminoles will play Auburn tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. The only game and the last game of the Battle at the Beach tournament tomorrow, after they play Embry-Riddle right after this game. And then they're at Middle Tennessee State University on October 29th and 30th. Halloween in Nashville. The drop pass, Avron, open space to the far side for Berg, and it goes through his forehand. 1:35 on the power play. This one deflected into the blue paint. Weinstock couldn't get a handle. Kicked at the blue line. Onside, says the linesman. Avron in front for Scribner, and his pass to the short side gets blocked away. Avron for Weinstock. He'll cycle back to the top of the zone to slow things down on the power play setup. Berg near half wall. Straight away Weinstock. Far side Carr. He'll take the shot, gets deflected to the near side for Berg. Into the corner. Through the low slot intended for Avron. Deflects for Scribner, far corner. Blue line Carr has Weinstock straight away. He'll walk into one just over the crossbar. Scribner far half wall again. Carr for Scribner. And they'll transition. Scribner now straight away. Near circle, one-timer Berg, he doesn't take it. Cross ice pass! In front for Weinstock, and he scores. Excellent puck movement from the Knights, and it's Weinstock, second of the game on the power play. 1:26 left in the game, 9-2 lead for UCF, a 5-goal third period. Routs FSU. And the wheels just fell off at the start of this period for the Seminoles. It was 4-2 coming into this third period, and UCF just took over. Robinson lost possession after gaining the attacking end. McClellan, nifty stick handling to gain entry back into the zone. Lost it over the blue line. And the Seminoles cycle back to their own end. Shames, around 1 and around 2. Over the blue line. And the toe drag fails on the third attempt. Imra gets it out on the far side. Dumped in, delayed offsides, touched up. Seminoles forecheck with 49 seconds left in the game. Turned over to Shames down low. Gets the toe drag around McClellan. Holding on to it to the far corner. To the top of the zone. Robinson can't get it out. Now he'll have another opportunity to do so with Imra. So it's Chombre back in his own end. The stretch pass is completed. Here comes Blyer, short side, and he lost the handle. More pushing and shoving in front of the UCF net as Gadbois and McClellan come together with a pair of burgundy jerseys as UCF comes into the attacking end with only 5 seconds left in the game. Blyer and Reese stirring things up for the Seminoles, but a 9-2 deficit, too little, too late. We'll have one final face-off on the far side circle. 2 goals from Brendan Rosenfeld and 2 goals from Max Weinstock, as well as goals from Imra, Altieri, Scribner, Angelella, and Nichols. 2 power play goals from Andres Lopez and Josh Shames. And it's a 9-2 victory for the UCF Knights. They will split the weekend here at the Battle at the Beach. After falling 6-1 to Auburn yesterday, they'll pick up the 9-2 win today. FSU will drop to 0-2 in the tournament. After losing 6-2 to Embry-Riddle last night, they'll have one final chance at redemption tomorrow against Auburn. We want to thank everybody for joining our YouTube live stream here on the Embry-Riddle Eagle channel. Join us in about half an hour when the host Embry-Riddle Eagles take on the Auburn Tigers.